Hey guys, it's Cherry. Today I'm in Matsuyama. Nothing surprised there, and it's a beautiful day. I like the sunlight. Anyway, so I was looking for some like Oheno place that I can do for today, and just decided to do Ishiteji Temple. That's the one of the most popular temples around here, especially in like Matsuyama area, I guess. And actually, I want to talk about a neat cafe right next to the Ishiteji Temple. So we're gonna take a look at the temple first, and we're gonna go right into the cafe and see what they have. So let's go. Ishiteji Temple is located right in the middle of the city, which I believe it is one of the easiest temples to access. This was my second time to visit there, and because of that, I was able to pay more attention to the details and enjoy every bit of it. Let me tell you a little bit about this temple. Ishiteji literally means stone hand temple, referring to a local legend about a wealthy farmer, Emon Saburo, who is known as the starter of the whole Shikoku pilgrimage. One day, a poor-looking monk showed up at his house, ringing his bell and holding up a flower pot. Instead of welcoming the monk, Emon snapped the flower pot out of the monk's hands, broke it into 8 pieces, and turned him away. And after that, his 8 children died one after another. Eight years later, Emon finally realized that the monk was Kobo Daishi. In his sorrow, he decided to leave everything behind and go on the pilgrimage to look for him. On his 20th pilgrimage, he became ill at Shozanji Temple in Tokushima. Before dying, he finally saw Kobo Daishi, begged for his forgiveness, and said, "I will do anything for other people if I could be born as a son of the Kono clan." Then Kobo Daishi wrote "Rebirth of Emon Saburo" on a rock and placed it in Emon's hand. The next year, Yasutoshi Kono had a son, but his baby boy refused to open his hand. So Yasutoshi took him to Anyoji Temple to ask a monk to pray for him. And when he finally opened his hand, the rock with "Rebirth of Emon Saburo" fell out. They kept the rock in the temple and changed its name from Anyoji to Ishiteji. So I never really talk about like how I feel about doing this whole Loveshikoku project. This is the second from the last video I'm gonna upload, and then I have uploaded probably like 4, or I think this is a 5th video, but like everything is like I live in here, I grew up in here, I was born here, and I raised in Matsuyama, but I never really like thought that I was going to explore whole like Shikoku Island, doing like kind of like mini Ohendo in my life. But I am very happy to be able to do this with Loveshikoku project, because I never thought that I was gonna be impressed by each temple. And I mean, like, if temple is like nice at all, I visit temples and shrines like here and there, but being assigned to post videos about Ohendo makes me take a moment to see each detail about each temple, and that has been very amazing. And just wanted to like share my feeling towards this project with you. And like for example, it's like this temple is basically my neighborhood, but I never really come this far and then take time and explore. So I am very happy to be able to share these kind of videos with you guys. And even though like next video, not this video, next video is gonna be my last video about the whole like pilgrimage and the Loveshikoku project, but I am willing to continue something like this in my future videos. And so stay tuned, and I have a lot more to share with you today, so stay tuned. The cafe that I've always been curious about is located right next to Ishiteji Temple, and it's called Mohendo Chaya. It is a concept cafe of its original manga called Oまいりんぐ. So if you are interested in what kind of anime that is, go check out the link down in the description box. To be honest, I'm not that into anime in general, but I personally like this modern but somewhat traditional Japanese style interior of the cafe, and of course the food. And today, I got this local moko rice ball. This is really good. The dressing, I love the dressing. I don't know what kind of dressing that is. It's soy sauce based dressing. I think it's got like a lot of vegetables to it. They have like 5 different vegetables in the dressing, so it's very flavorful. And like they got huge, juicy hamburger patty as well. You can see. Look at that, really good. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this nice lunch, and yeah. If you were wondering what this is like an animation, like cartoon that they, like this cafe made or something. I don't know, I'm not sure. But it's free, so if you check the website here, and you can take a look at the what kind of like anime that is. And so if you are into anime, maybe you can learn about each temple and then pilgrimage, Shikoku pilgrimage with those girls. So check that out, and I'm just gonna close it over here, and because I want to enjoy this like nice meal. But I hope you enjoy my video, and I will see you again soon. Bye. Drive about half an hour to the south from Hane Cape to visit temple number 24, Hotsumisakiji.